Big changes don't come overnight. They are built step by step, choice by choice, habit by habit. In a lively town filled with constant motion, vendors shouting in the market, children running through narrow lanes, and workers rushing to catch buses, there lived an 18-year-old boy. He was ordinary in every way. Not the brightest in his class, not the fastest on the field, not the one people noticed when he entered a room. His life was simple: a small apartment with peeling paint shared with his parents and younger sister, a part-time job at a shop to support his family, and endless days of trying, failing, and trying again. Yet, despite his efforts, he always felt invisible. Others seemed to move ahead while he struggled to take even one step forward. At school, classmates celebrated medals and trophies. On social media, friends posted about new clothes, vacations, or achievements. He, meanwhile, counted coins at the end of each week to make sure the family could pay bills. The weight of comparison crushed him. Why am I always behind, he wondered. What's the point of trying when I never win? The thought of giving up haunted him daily. One evening, he sat with his father, named Michael, who was repairing an old, broken chair. Michael held a piece of sandpaper and rubbed it patiently across the rough wood. Stroke after stroke, the wood began to smooth, the dull surface slowly turning brighter. The boy sighed. Why bother? It'll take forever. His father smiled. It takes time. One stroke may not seem like much, but 1,000 strokes change everything. Those words hit him harder than any lecture at school. For the first time, he saw a hidden truth. Success isn't about sudden leaps, but about steady steps. That night, he couldn't sleep. The image of the chair stayed in his mind. Maybe he didn't need to run as fast as everyone else. Maybe he only needed to keep moving one step at a time. The very next morning, he decided to test the lesson. He woke up an hour earlier than usual. With that hour, he didn't do anything dramatic. He simply picked up a dusty book from his shelf and read 2 pages. Just 2. It felt insignificant, almost laughable. But when he finished, a spark lit within him. The next day, he repeated it. 2 more pages. And the next day, and the next. A month later, the boy who had always struggled with reading had finished his first book. It wasn't just about the knowledge, it was about the proof. Small steps, when repeated, add up to big results. Of course, life didn't suddenly become easy. His friends laughed at him. What's the point of 2 pages a day, they mocked. What difference can 10 push-ups make, they teased. You're wasting your time. Some mornings, exhaustion won. Other days, doubt whispered, this is useless, you'll never catch up. But he remembered his father's chair. 1 stroke seemed small, but 1,000 strokes changed everything. So he pressed on. Months turned into seasons. He didn't notice the change at first, but others slowly began to too. His 2 pages grew into 5, then 10. His mind expanded with new ideas. He began to speak with more confidence, surprising even his teachers. His morning stretches turned into a jog. The jog became runs. His body grew leaner, stronger. His habit of saving a few coins grew into a small fund. With it, he bought tools and started repairing watches for neighbors. What once seemed impossible, reading books, building strength, starting a business, was now happening. Not through sudden success, but through quiet consistency. Years pass. By his mid-20s, the boy, named Ethan, was no longer the invisible struggler everyone overlooked. He had built a small repair business that people trusted. He had read dozens of books, filling his mind with wisdom. His body carried the strength of discipline. One day, he was invited to speak at a local school. Nervous but determined, he stood before rows of children. The same boy who once doubted himself was now asked to inspire others. He told them the truth. Success is not about giant leaps. It is about small steps. Every day you're given 24 hours. What you do with just one of them can change your life. Read one page. Save one coin. Take one walk. Begin small, but don't stop, because small steps, when repeated, create big results. The children listened with wide eyes. Teachers nodded, and in that moment, he realized his journey was not just for him. It was a lesson for the world. By his 30s, his once tiny watch repair grew into a workshop employing apprentices. His reading habit turned into a personal library. His fitness routine gave him the energy to handle challenges that broke others. He was respected not for sudden brilliance, but for steady reliability. People trusted him because they had seen his journey. Slow, consistent, unshakable. When he was asked about his secret, he always smiled and replied, "There is no secret. I just took small steps every day and refused to quit." Looking back, he realized something powerful. One page a day makes you a reader. One coin a day makes you wealthy. One act of kindness a day makes you loved. One step a day takes you miles ahead. Success wasn't hidden in luck or shortcuts. It was hidden in habits. When he walked through the town now, people greeted him with respect. But inside, he remembered the boy who once compared himself to others, who once wanted to give up. He remembered sitting with his father, Michael, watching the chair being sanded stroke by stroke, and he knew that moment had planted the seed for everything. One stroke means little. 1,000 strokes change everything. In his later years, he began teaching others, students, apprentices, even strangers in the park. He told them the same thing he once learned. Don't chase shortcuts. Don't despair if your progress seems small. Small steps are not small. They are seeds. With patience, they become forests of success. And so his story spread. Parents told it to their children. Teachers told it to their students. Workers whispered it to one another during long days. The boy who once thought he was destined to fail had become a living testament to the power of persistence. This story teaches us greatness is not found in never falling, nor in achieving overnight miracles. Greatness is found in rising every day, taking one step forward, no matter how small. Every small action matters more than you think. Success is not about speed, but about consistency. Keep walking, and one day you'll realize how far you've come. If this story inspired you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing, motivational stories.